Good afternoon, dear students. How are you all? Hope you are all doing good. All of you take your moral book and keep it with you. Can you remember what we learned in our last class? Yes, we learned a poem, that is The Tree. Today we are going to recap the poem The Tree. So now all of you take your book and turn page number 7. Read with me. Okay. Next to the track beside our house, Dad planted a gulmohar. We tended it, we watered it, it wanted more and more. When first its little shoots of green spread across the boughs, and some of us said, wow, its branches were so low, we drove the goats away and cows. It really kept us on our toes, a baby tree needs care. Next year, the green first changed to leaves, it turned into a red roof tree, a thing of beauty rare. It never spoke to us, of course, it just spoke to the winds and now and then waved to the skies. But it gave us everything. Its falling flowers and its shade, they covered half the track. It sheltered us from sun and rain. The tree had paid us back. It was written by K.K. N. Darwala. Okay. Can you guess what we learned in our previous class? What the poet says? Can you guess? Yes, today I'll recap this poem. So listen carefully. First of all, the poet said his dad planted a gulmohar tree beside his house. Every day they take a great care of it. They watered it every day because the plant is too small. So it wants more and more water. Yes, it is too small, so it wants a lot of care. Then in second stanza, the poet says that, see, when first its little shoots of green spread across the boughs. That is, now the tree starts growing. First of all, shoots begin to grow and leaves begin to grow and it is spread into many branches and the branches are low in height to the surface. So what will do? The cows and goats and other animals, they can easily eat the leaves. So what the children did? They drove the goat and cow away. They did not let the cows and the goats eat the small tree, small leaves. They have to protect the small tree from which animals? Yes, cows and goats. In third stanza, the poet says that now the tree is growing young. It is getting big. The leaves changing its color. First of all, it is a small tree, but now it is going young. It's getting big. The leaves changing its color. The stem of the tree is getting brown while the leaves of the tree is getting red. Okay. The stem of the tree is getting which color? Brown. The leaves of the tree is getting red color. It looks very beautiful and very soon it grew very big. It became a big tree named which tree? Gulmohar tree. In fourth stanza, it never spoke to us, of course. It just spoke to the winds and now and then waved to the skies, but it gave us everything. That is, Poet says the tree never talked to us when it was hungry, when it wants food, and when it wants drink water or anything else. It cannot talk to us. We need to identify when to water the plants and when to give it fertilizers and pesticides, etc., and all other things which help the tree to grow bigger. So slowly the tree becomes bigger and it grows very fast because all the members of the family, whose family is the poet's family, they are taking care of the tree very well. So when the wind blows, it starts shivering, right? It shakes its leaves and it is talking to the wind. So when the trees grows, it gives everything. It gives you oxygen, it gives you healthy environment, it gives you shades, etc. Last stanza. Its falling flowers and its shade, they covered half the track. It sheltered us from sun and rain. The tree had paid us back. That is, the poet says that it paid us back. It is highlighted in red color. Can you see? Yes. That is, whatever you give the tree, you will get it back in another way. If you give the water, whatever you give it to the tree gives you back. So the poet says that now the tree is getting beautiful flowers and beautiful fragrance. What is meant by fragrance? Yes, smell. And also giving us shades. When the sun level is high, we always look for what? Shade, right? So the tree grows bigger, it gives us shade from sun and rain. So, my dear children, hope you understood the poem. We should always plant a tree because we are getting oxygen from the trees. We can live pollution-free life, isn't it? Because it gives us oxygen. Without oxygen, we can't be alive. So trees are the main sources that produce oxygen. So plant more trees in your home. Okay, now I'll teach you the question answers of this poem. First one, how did the poet's family protect the baby tree? The answer is, every day they take a great care of it because the tree is too small, so it wants a lot of care. Yes, the poet says the baby tree needs care, so we should take care of the tree. The small tree needs a lot of care. Then second one, where was the tree planted? Where? Yes, very good. The tree was planted next to the track beside the poet's house. Then third question, how did the poet and the others react to the first shoots of green? Yes, how they react? They were very happy, yes. See, when the first shoots of green appeared on the tree, the poet and his family were very happy. Some of them react by saying, "Ha, that's great," and "Wow." They looked upon the tree with pride and affection as it grew. They were very happy. Yes. And fourth question, explain why the poet says that the tree had paid us back. It's the important line. The tree had paid us back. The answer is, when it fully bloomed, it provides us shade from the rains and sun and complete the beautiful scenery around it. Thus, the tree pays us back for all the care we took of it in the early days. That is, whatever you give the tree, you will get it back in another way. So, the poet says that the tree is getting beautiful flowers and beautiful fragrance, and also it gives us shades. When the sun level is in high, we always look for shade, so it acts as a shelter. Okay, dear students, hope you understood. Study these 4 questions. Now all of you take your moral book and turn page number 8. Page number 8. This is your home assignment. Look here, section B. What will you do in these situations? Tick anyone. First one of the plants in your home looks pale and dry. You will. What is meant by pale? Not bright. What is meant by dry? Not wet. Yes, one of the plants in your home looks pale and dry. You will replace the plant with another one. Water it properly and put it out in the sun. C. Throw away the plant since it looks unattractive. Then second one, a tree plantation drive has been organized in your neighborhood. You will A. Refuse to participate. B. Participate unwillingly. C. Participate and encourage others to join. Then section C. Fill in this questionnaire. Tick only one option. Okay, complete the section C. After completing, take a snapshot and send it to me. Okay, dear students. Okay, my dear students. Hope you understood today's session. I'll meet you in the next class with a new topic. Thank you.